Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the whole debate about learning a useful language versus learning maybe a lesser spoken language. For example, learning Spanish compared to if you wanted to learn Norwegian, or a smaller that would be basically useful language, more like a more widely spoken language compared with a smaller, spoken language, kind of like Icelandic or something like that. So, for me, I'm all for learning a language that you like. Like, you shouldn't feel forced or force yourself to learn a language that you don't particularly like. And that doesn't count for language burnout, because language learning burnout can happen, but that doesn't mean you should give up. You should try and work through burnout. Sometimes it happens, can relate. So, yeah, what would be my advice? What would be the pros of learning a language that is quote-unquote useful? Number one, more resources. If you learn something like Spanish or Mandarin or Japanese, there is a lot of resources out there, and you won't have to find resources that are, you have to find for quality ones, of course. Don't just do Rosetta Stone. Like, Rosetta Stone sucks. So, yeah, I keep losing my train of thought. So, oh my god. There's more resources out there. So it would be easier to become fluent in a language that's more resources and a variety of different area resources. But locking the door so somebody doesn't just open the door while I'm filming and probably scream and look awkward. Another pro of learning a language that's more widely spoken is you've got more speakers. If you learn something like Mandarin, you can go to pretty much most Chinese restaurants. I would say all Chinese restaurants, depending if they speak Cantonese, and somebody there will probably speak Mandarin or Cantonese. Just saying. You legit go to the southern states of the US, there's a lot of Spanish speakers there. So if you wanted to learn a language like Norwegian, which there's not a lot of Norwegians around, but you can look on stuff for like HelloTalk, italki, and stuff like that. Like, you can find language partners online much more easier than, let's say, 10, 15 years ago. So, yeah. So, pros of learning a less useful language is probably one that you're more unique. Everybody learns Spanish or French. If you take like Reddit language learning or any big Facebook, that's my knee rubbing against the door, don't laugh. If you take any language like community that has lots of members, they all pretty much speak French or Spanish, which, no shade against those languages, but I'm just saying, learning maybe Bulgarian or Polish maybe makes you stand out. I'm going to talk about the cons now. Cons of learning more of a unique, less useful, or not useful. I'm doing this because this statement isn't true. Language cons. Number one, not a lot of resources. I've not really encountered this problem because I'm learning Korean and German, and they have a lot of resources out there. Korean, just because of the big boom of K-pop, there's more resources out there. And German, just because it's MFL, Modern Foreign Languages, one of the top 3, like the teaching schools over here. So there's pretty much a lot of resources out there, but one of my challenges are languages that I'm interested in. This light's flickering, is Norwegian. There's not a lot. There's a few, but there's 2 dialects, so many more. But compared to a lot of other languages, there's not not too many resources. But there's even worse, like, I'm kind of interested in Khmer or Cambodia, and Laos and Thai. Yeah, but I've not found, like, there's not a lot of resources out there for Cambodian or Laos. So it's kind of harder. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying, just learn a language you want. Don't let people put you off a language by saying, oh, don't learn blah de blah, learn this one. Because just learn something that you want, and honestly, just do what you want, to be honest. And just, if you want, like, I'm hopefully doing a live stream of Passion for Lang next week. Just got to get it sorted, because she's American, so the time zone, so there will hopefully be a live stream up for Passion with Lang. Check her channel out down below, and bye.